Test, 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 test. Oops. Okie dokie. All right. Hello, Diane. Let's do a quick sound check. Test, 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 test. Okay, sounds good. Test, test, test. Test. Test, test. Test, test. Test, test. Test, test. Test, test. Okay. All right. So have a seat and relax. We're going to get started in just a minute. All right. So go ahead and make yourself comfortable. You can sit however you feel with your legs straight or crossed. Just sit comfortably. Sit up straight, lift your chest, relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath through your nose and exhale through your mouth. As you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. Try and take long, deep breaths. Slow inhale and slow exhale. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, pull the navel in toward the spine. Breathe as you need to. Inhale and exhale. Allow your spine to get longer as you inhale, your head reaching up toward the ceiling. And relaxing your shoulders on the exhale. No need to force the air, just breathe naturally. Fill your lungs all the way. So try and breathe naturally. You don't need to force your air, just breathe naturally. Relax your stomach. Now on the next inhale, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. But as you inhale, raise your arms and hands above your head, palms together. And when you're ready to exhale, lower your arms and hands back down on the exhale. Move with your breathing, inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our nose. Again, move with your breath. We're not rushing, we're not forcing the air, we're just breathing naturally, inhaling and exhaling. Move with your breath. Now on the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the right side as you exhale and lower your arms and hands down. When you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the left side as you lower your arms and hands down. Move with your breathing, inhaling up and exhaling down, alternating sides as on the exhale. Breathing through our nose. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring both arms in front and breathe naturally through your nose. Now bring the palms of your hands together in prayer posture in front of your chest with your forearms parallel to the floor. Put a little pressure between your palms, pushing both hands into each other. And we're going to inhale, lifting our palms up toward the ceiling as high as you can go. And when you're ready to exhale, coming back to where we started from, but at the end of the exhale, point your fingertips down on the exhale. And then when you're ready to inhale, lifting your hands up as far as you can, moving with your breath. At the end of the exhale, pointing your fingers down, try and flex your wrists as much as you can. One more time in both directions. And then pause with your hands in prayer posture. Now take your right hand behind you for support. Sit up straight, lifting your chest toward the ceiling. Take your left hand to the left side. And we're going to inhale, reaching our left hand toward the ceiling, and exhale, reaching for the right front corner, tilting your torso over your right thigh, reaching on the exhale. When you're ready, inhale, lifting your left hand up toward the ceiling, and when you're ready, exhaling it down. So move with your breath as you inhale, up, and exhale down. No rush, just breathe, move with your breath. One more time, inhaling and reaching for the right front corner. And when you're done, we're going to switch arms. So place the left behind you for support. Sit up straight. Move your right arm to the right side. And we're going to inhale, lifting the right hand up toward the ceiling. Exhale, tilting over, reaching for the left front corner. When you're ready, inhale, reaching up. And exhale when you're ready, moving your right arm down. So continue moving with your breath. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Try and get as much of a stretch into the side of your body as you can. One more time, reaching for the left front corner. And when you're done, bring both arms in front and relax. Breathe through your nose. Now we're going to get up into a tabletop position on all fours. Spread your fingers wide. Make sure your hands are under your shoulders. Your knees are under your hips. Observe the pads of your fingers. Make sure your index finger is facing forward. So this is your index finger. Your index finger facing forward toward the front of your mat. Rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your thighs. We're going to do cat-cow. Just remember in this technique, the head moves last, and when we exhale, we're going to pull the navel in toward the spine and tighten the gluteals, the buttocks muscles. So inhale, arch your spine, and at the very end, lift your head. And when you're ready to exhale, pull your navel in, arch your upper spine toward the ceiling, and lower your head. When you're ready to inhale, arch the lower spine and lift the head at the very end. Only our spine is moving, our arms and the rest of our body stay still. Head moves last. Inhaling, lifting the head and arching the lower spine, and exhaling, pulling the navel in and pushing the upper spine toward the ceiling. On the exhale, we tighten our gluteals, pulling our navel in. On the exhale. Head moves last. One more time in each direction. And then pause in a neutral position with your spine and neck parallel to the floor. Now spread your knees, bring your feet together, and we're going to sit our hips back as far as we can on our heels into child's pose, lowering our forehead down to the mat and breathing through our nose. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and we're going to do a flow. So from here, we're down here in child's pose, and we're going to inhale to a plank with our knees on the ground. Exhale, coming down. Inhale into a baby cobra, lifting our chest off the ground. And when you're ready, exhale back to child's pose. Move with your breath, inhaling forward, exhaling down. Inhaling up and exhaling back. Try and move with your breath. Coming down, tighten the gluteals. One more time. And rest in child's pose. Then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to a tabletop position. Now make sure your knees are wide enough apart, at least 5 or 6 inches apart, under your hips. And step your left foot forward into a lower left lunge. You can adjust your right knee, moving it back, or move your left foot forward. And when you're ready, come on up into a lower lunge with your hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Make sure your left knee is above your left ankle. And breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. You can place something under your right knee if you need something soft there. And if you'd like a deeper stretch, move your arms near your ears, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. You can gaze at the ceiling if you'd like. And breathe. Take long, deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Try and straighten your arms near your ears, straightening your elbows. And if your arms are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then make a circle, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring your hands down to the floor next to your left foot. Now from here, keep the right hand on the floor with your right arm straight. We're going to inhale the left up toward the ceiling and breathe. Reaching toward the ceiling while pushing the floor away with our right hand. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Try and straighten your arm, reaching for the ceiling. Fingertips toward the ceiling. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring your hand down to the floor. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back. And we're going to switch to bring the right foot forward. Again, just adjust your left knee further back if you'd like. Make sure your right knee is above your right ankle. And when you're ready, come on up to a lower right lunge. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Make sure your right knee is over your right ankle. And breathe. If you'd like a deeper stretch, move your arms near your ears, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. Straight arms, reaching up. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then make a circle, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring your hands down next to your right foot. Keep the right hand on the ground. The left hand on the ground with a straight left arm. And we're going to inhale the right hand up, reaching for the ceiling. Breathing through our nose. Reaching up while pushing away with our left hand on the floor. Twisting our torso to the right side. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then inhale, reaching up, and exhale. Bring your right hand back down to the floor next to your right foot. Push the floor away and pull your right foot back. Spread your knees, bring your feet together, and we're going to sit back in child's pose, lowering our head and hips down as far as you can go. And breathe through your nose. Then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and we're going to come back up to a tabletop position. Now, adjust your knees, make sure they're under your hips. And we're going to slowly walk our hands forward into a puppy pose, keeping the hips in the air. Pushing the floor away with our hands, opening up our shoulders, and breathe. And then slowly come back up and walk your hands back to the tabletop position. If you'd like, you could spread your knees and sit back for a moment in child's pose. Then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to a tabletop position. So from here, you can do puppy pose again or downward dog. For those of you doing downward dog, make sure your fingers are spread wide, index fingers facing forward, arms straight. Rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your thighs. From here, we're going to get onto the balls of our toes. For those doing downward dog, push the floor away and lift your hips up toward the ceiling. Lifting the heels off the ground to walk the dog, relaxing our neck and shoulders, stretching out the backs of our legs, and breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then bend your knees slightly and walk to the front of your mat or hop or jump, however you feel comfortable. Separate your feet about 4 or 5 inches apart. Observe your weight of your body on your feet. Make sure you're standing evenly on your feet. So our feet are about 4 or 5 inches apart. Inhale your hands up toward the ceiling. Pull your navel in and exhale, swan dive down, hands to the outside of our feet. Then inhale up halfway. Halfway is your neck and spine parallel to the floor. And then exhale, relaxing down. Place your hands on the floor and step your right foot back. And when you're ready, inhale up into Warrior One with your left knee bent over your left ankle. Hands in prayer posture, right leg is straight, and breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. If you'd like, you can reach your hands up toward the ceiling, arms near your ears, breathing through your nose, long, deep breath. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then take a deep breath, inhale. And exhale, stretch your arms out parallel to the floor as you turn your torso, your hips, and your right foot toward the right side of the room. Lower your shoulders and lift your chest. Imagine you're bringing your shoulder blades together behind you, gazing out over your left fingertips. And breathe. Now rotate the left palm to face up. Lower the right palm down to the right leg, keeping the left knee bent. Inhale, reaching straight up and back as much as you can, lifting and reaching, lifting up and reaching back. Breathe into any tension you may feel. Long, deep breaths. Inhale and exhale, bring your hands back parallel to the floor. And then inhale as you swing your right arm and your hips and your foot to face forward. Reach your hands up toward the ceiling if you can. And then exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. Back into warrior one. Now from here, we're going to tilt our torso over our left leg and place our left forearm on our left leg. And lift the right hand up toward the ceiling. Breathing through our nose. And then bring that back down. Hands together. And come back up to warrior one. Inhale, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale, bring them down to the floor. Step the right foot forward. Inhale up halfway, and exhale down. Now place your hands on the floor and step the left foot back. When you're ready, inhale up to warrior one with the right knee bent over the right ankle. Left leg is straight, and breathe. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. Take long, deep breaths. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then inhale. And exhale, allow your torso, your hips, and your left foot to turn to the left side while you stretch your arms out parallel to the floor. Lower your shoulders, bring your shoulder blades together behind you as you lift your chest and gaze out over your right fingertips. Right knee is bent over the right ankle, left leg is straight. Our hips and torso are facing the left side of the room. Breathing through our nose. The weight of our right foot should be more in the heel of your right foot, not in your toes. Now rotate the right palm to face up. Lower the left palm to the left knee, keeping the right knee bent. Inhale your right hand up toward the ceiling and as far back as you can reach. So we're lifting and reaching at the same time. Take long, deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And then inhale and exhale, bring your hands back parallel to the floor, your arms parallel to the floor. And then inhale as you swing your left hand and hips and torso and adjust your left foot to face forward, reaching up as far as you can, and then bring your hands back to prayer posture in front of your chest in warrior one. Take a moment to breathe. Then tilt your torso over your right thigh, place your right forearm on your right thigh, and lift your left hand as you twist and reach toward the ceiling. then inhale and exhale. Bring your hands back. Prayer posture and come on up to warrior one. And then inhale, make a circle, reaching up. And exhale as you bend your torso over your right leg. Place your hands on the floor and step your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway and exhale down. Now from here, place your hands on the floor and step your feet about 3 or 4 feet apart. Place your hands on your hips, bend your knees, and just come on up. Now bend your knees again. The weight is more in the heels of our feet. And then inhale, reaching up, and exhale down. Hands on your hips again. Lifting the chest, inhale and exhale, coming down. Placing our hands on the floor, and you can straighten your legs if you'd like. You can move your feet further apart if you'd like as well. Relaxing your head and shoulders, you can grab your elbows if you'd like. Move your head up and down as if you're saying yes, gently moving it up and down, or side to side as if you're saying no, relaxing your neck and shoulders. Breathing through your nose. And then place your hands on the floor, and we're going to slowly walk our hands to our left foot. Take your right hand behind your left calf, and gently inhale and exhale as you pull your torso toward your left leg. And then come back to the center and walk your hands to your right foot. Take your left hand behind your right calf. Inhale and exhale, gently pulling your torso toward your right leg. And then release and come back to the center. You can walk your feet in a little bit, about 3 or 4 feet in, and slowly lower your hips down to the mat with your arms on the inside of your knees, torso vertical to the floor, and place your palms together and breathe. When you're doing this, you can sit on a block or a book if you'd like. Try and have your torso vertical. And then release our hands down to the floor. And we can take our arms out from between our legs and sit down all the way with your feet in front of you. Now from here, inhale your hands up and exhale down. And then keeping our toes flexed toward the ceiling, we're going to inhale, reaching up, and exhale, tilting our torso over our legs. Try and keep your head and spine in alignment. Imagine your chest is coming forward to the tops of your feet. If your torso is all the way down, then place your head on your knees, but if it's not, don't bend your head. Keep your head in alignment with your spine. Take long, deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Try and breathe. Don't try and force anything. If you allow your body to breathe, it will adapt and adjust. Breathe into any tension you feel. And then slowly come back up. Keeping the right leg on the ground, take the left foot to the outside of the right leg. So our right leg is straight, our left knee is in the air. You can also, if you'd like, a deeper stretch, bend the right leg Just make sure both your hips are on the ground. Left knee is in the air. Take the left hand behind you for support. Take the right hand to the right side of your body. Inhale, sitting up straight, lifting your chest. And exhale as you turn your torso to the left side, wrap your right arm around your left knee and turn your torso to the left side. Inhaling with the straight spine and exhaling with the straight spine. Gently twisting. If you'd like to take your left hand around to grab your right hip, you can do that. Breathing completely, inhaling and exhaling. One more breath. And then release, inhale, come all the way around to the right side. Release your legs. Gently lift your knees up and down. And we're going to switch to the left side. So left leg is straight. Take the right foot to the outside of your left thigh. So the right knee is in the air. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you can bend the left foot. Just make sure both hips are on the ground. Sit up straight. So we're going to take our right hand behind us for support. Keeping the chest lifted. Keeping the chest lifted. Take the left hand to the left side. Inhale and exhale as you wrap your left arm around the right knee, turning your torso to the right side of the room. Inhale with a straight spine and exhale with a straight spine. Keeping your hips on the ground. If you'd like to take your left hand around to if you'd like to take your right hand around to your left hip, you can do that to deepen your twist. Inhale and exhale, long, deep breaths. One more breath. And release, come all the way around to the left side. And we're going to straighten our legs out. Actually, come to the front of your mat with your knees bent. And pull your navel in as you slowly come down with your spine on the ground. Move your arms out like a T. Move your feet under your knees and then walk your feet to the edges of your mat. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right palm. Keeping the shoulders on the ground. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Relaxing your knees to the left side, gazing your head at your right palm. Then inhale your knees back to the center and exhale them down to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left palm. Keeping the shoulders on the ground. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Relaxing the knees to the right side as you gaze at your left palm. And then inhale, bring your head and knees and torso back to the center. Bring your arms down by the side of your body. And move your feet so that you can practically grab your ankles with your hands. Pull your navel in toward your spine, and we're going to inhale, lifting our hips off the ground, tightening our gluteals as we push our heels into the ground, and exhale, coming down an inch off the ground. So move with your breath, inhaling up and exhaling down. Try and lift your hips as much as you can. Pushing the heels into the ground, tightening the gluteals on the inhale. No rush, just breathe. Now on the next inhale, we're going to keep our hips lifted off the ground and then place our straight arms with interlaced fingers under our hips and breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose, lifting as we breathe. And then inhale one more time and release your hands from under your body as you exhale. Lower your hips all the way down. And then lift your knees and feet off the ground and wrap your arms around your knees. Grab your elbows if you can and rock side to side and up and down. And then release your legs and straighten them out. We're going to do our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. So separate the heels of your feet. Allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms so that they're about 4 or 5 inches away from your torso, with your hands, your palms facing up. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. As you inhale, observe your abdomen expanding. And as you exhale, your navel contracts toward your spine. Allow your body to relax. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms, your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles and toes. Feel the ground supporting your body as you focus on filling your lungs with air and releasing the air. Observe your breath getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then move your hands above your head and stretch your body. Bend your knees and bring them close to your chest. Rock side to side. Then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. When you're ready, push yourself to a comfortable seated position. So we'll end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we lift our hands up above our head, and we're going to exhale through our mouth with a strong exhale. We're going to do that 3 times, and then we'll do a final breath. So go ahead and inhale. Strong exhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale, palms together, exhale through your nose, but pause at your third eye for kind thoughts, pause at your lips for kind words, and pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. Well, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.